Hello everyone, my name is Trent Hammonds. I'm with Serpro of Conway and Faulkner Counties. I'm here today with you to share a little information on what to do when you have a water intrusion occur at your residence, whether it's your hot water heater, your kitchen sink, or your bathroom toilets. We're going to show you the steps to take immediately as soon as you see water coming in. So, for example, make sure you're aware of where your hot water heater is located in your residence. They can be located out in the garage, a hall closet, your laundry room, even up in the attics sometimes. But if you ever see water coming from those areas where it's located, go take a look at it. And if you see water coming out of your hot water heater, what you're going to want to do is get in there and go to the shutoff valves that are going to be above the unit. Shut them off there. That way you cut the water supply off to it. Another example is make sure you're aware of where the shutoffs are for each individual sink in your house. They're normally going to be right underneath them. For example, with my kitchen sink here, say if I was to see water coming out of these lines, you would want to shut them off at those valves right there. And then also, sometimes in your kitchen, they'll go ahead and connect the water supply to your dishwasher to that as well. So if you ever have a leak coming from here, your shutoff is going to be closest to your sink. But if you can't find it, follow that line from it, and the shutoff valve should be somewhere located on it. While we're still in the kitchen, I also want to talk about the water supply to your refrigerator. Normally, the line connects to the back of the unit. You're going to want to pull this out carefully, not to damage the water line any more than it already is. And once you do that, you'll get behind here, and in the wall you will see a water shut off. Now, you may see some water still trickling out of that line once you shut it off, but here in a few moments, once it cleans itself out, there's no more pressure, that water will stop. Now moving along to the laundry room. We've all got a washing machine, and if you ever see water coming out of this room, best thing to do is get in here, make sure you have easy access, and shut your hot and cold water supply off to your unit. Now another thing to keep in mind is the purge line, the drain. Whenever your unit's running, sometimes if these aren't secured with, say, a zip tie or this wire, they will pop out, and as it's cleaning your clothes, it's pumping all that dirty water back into your home. Alright, so we're going to move along to the bathroom. So say you're in the other room, you hear water, or you're walking back through the hall and you see water coming from your toilet or the bathroom in general. You want to come in here, you want to first determine, is it coming from your toilet tank, the supply line, or is it overflowing out of the bowl itself? Now, if it's coming from the supply line or tank of your toilet, right down here, in most cases, you're going to have it located right behind your toilet. You want to make sure you get that as tight as possible. Now, sometimes they don't fully close properly, but any sort of amount of water you can slow down or stop gives you more time to get it taken care of properly. Now, if it's, say, you just got done using the restroom, or when your kids came in and they accidentally flushed a toy or something down there and you've got water coming up, it's always best to keep a plunger nearby and handy. That way you can get that clog, get the water to go down instead of it just coming back out. Alright, so now we're going to move on to your main shutoff, which is normally located closest to the street, because that's where your water lines coming in supplying water to your entire residence will be located. And then you're going to reach down in, and then you'll need a water key, vice grips, and you can shut the water off. Fairly simple to the entire house, and there won't be any water coming out. You may have some trickling in until the lines are cleared, and to help you get that water out of there, what you'll want to do is go, say, to your sinks, open them up to where water's coming out, and that way the lines are drained and you don't have it seeping out of the burst line wherever that may be located in your home. One more thing that we want to show you. Now, come wintertime, especially before freezes, what you'll want to do is at the minimum, remove any water hoses connected to the outside spigots. That way you don't have it freezing from the line through and bursting, say, come springtime, especially when you go to turn these on, when you're coming back out to start doing yard work or whatever the case may be, washing your car even. You'll go back inside and have water on the opposite side of this wall or possibly for the majority of your residents. And that's one thing you don't want to have. So remember, remove your water hose. And if you have the time, you're in Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware, even Walmart will carry these during the winter time. They're $2-3. You get a couple of these. It's got this loop on here. You'll take that and then you'll put that right here. Make sure to keep tension on it. Push this back. Pull that line there. Get it situated. And then now it's insulated a little bit more. And you can even take it a step further by putting a towel in there with that as well. That way just give you a better chance of keeping it from freezing over the winter time. One thing to keep in mind, you really truly don't ever want to park on your yard, mainly because you don't know where your sewage lines are located or the water lines supplying your house with water. Because if you burst those, you're going to be without a place for your sewage to go and use the restroom, and you won't have water to your residents. So, and that's a big problem, and that is a timely fix. So when or if you find yourself dealing with a water intrusion inside your residence, please follow the steps we've given you in this video. And immediately call Serpro, Conway, and Faulkner counties at 501-328-3301. Time is of the essence. I'm Trent Hammonds. Thank you for watching.